mourning, of grief, and for my Christian siblings, a silence of repentance. We will be silent to honor their lives, and when we are done marching, we will be loud in our lives, in our actions. Today is silent so that the rest of our lives can be loud. We'll walk from here to City Hall. I want to thank the Normandy Park Police, particularly Chief Yarkowski, who's been wonderful working with me on this. And at the top, they have some masks down there if you need a mask. When we get to City Hall, they have water for us. I will introduce some of our elected officials when we get there, but we won't be doing speeches or anything like that. We're just marching today to remember and to change. So we can take the whole street, but I ask that you socially distance as much as possible and respect the silent nature of this march. Black Lives Matter. for being here. Thank you for marching to honor Black lives, to mourn the people who have lost their lives to systemic racism in all its forms. Thank you for believing in the future of these kids. Don't let it stop here. I also want to thank again the police chief and officers who made this march safe and cooperated really well. Thank you to all the elected officials who came today. If you are here and you're an elected official, can you just give us a wave? I know we have our mayor, we have some county council members. I saw our superintendent and members of the school board. It means so much to see all of you here. Let's keep this going. Go home and talk to your kids, talk to your family, take advantage of all the resources that are out there now to learn about how to make this world as safe for these kids as it was for me when I was growing up. Black Lives Matter. Thank you for being here. My name's Haley Ballast, and I organized this march because I want my community to come together and say together that Black Lives Matter. I want this to be a place where we can say that and we can mean it, because I just believe that everyone should have the same opportunity at life, at a good life, a life where they can flourish the way I grew up here in Normandy Park and was able to flourish, and I want that for everyone, including two of my kids who are kids of color.
You know what? I think this is an important discussion to have. It's been a long time coming, and I think it's not just a law enforcement issue, it's a societal issue. And
100%.
At least as a department, we want to be part of the solution and not be part of the problem. So we're interested in being part of any discussions that are taking place and always just continuing to learn and grow. And that's kind of where we're at as a department.
Great. You know what I was so impressed with this small march is how many young children with their parents, babies, adolescents, but really so many young people were here. It's really inspiring, and I just want to give them a big shout out.
We're very proud of the turnout here.
I'm taken aback by the support. I'm really taken aback.
They've
They've been here for 70 years plus. I've been here for 30 years plus. So that's almost 200 years of people in Normandy Park.
Did this surprise you at all?
Absolutely. We figured maybe, I don't know, 150, 200. Yeah, but this is off the charts.
What would you guesstimate the crowd size?
Well over 1,000. Yeah.
I have never been more proud of the Highline area than today. I think this breaks some of the stereotypes about Normandy Park. It's often characterized as a white, sleepy community, and I think what we saw is the people in small towns and large towns all feel strongly that we need change right now, and there's sort of it's a sign of an awakening going on, I think, in people's consciousness about the way in which systemic racism still exists. And to see this many people in Normandy Park, as I was driving down here, seeing families pouring out of their homes with signs and their kids, is really heartwarming and inspirational. And so I'm really proud to be a part of this community.